Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's CITI program webinar. Today's topic is navigating the intersection of open science and responsible conduct of research. It is presented by Dr. Moin Syed. Now, let me tell you about today's presenter. Dr. Syed is a McKnight Presidential Endowed Professor in the Department of Psychology at the University of Minnesota, Twin Cities. He has conducted numerous workshops on methods, open science, pre-registration, diversity, and theory development across the US and Europe, and has been heavily involved in science reform, particularly in terms of the academic publishing system. And now I'm going to pass the mic to Dr. Syed.
So I have developed 5 learning objectives for today's webinar, things that I hope you get out of this session. First, you will understand how open science fits with frameworks for responsible conduct of research. Then you will be able to describe the rationale for open science. You can identify the core practices of open science. You will be able to evaluate arguments both in support and against open science practices. And finally, you can recognize how to apply at least one open science practice to your own research. This final theme of transparency is highlighted here because, as is likely clear from the description, it is the principle most closely connected to open science. Notably, transparency is not a central principle of the Singapore Statement or of many of the other more established frameworks for RCR, but rather is evident in some of the newer frameworks. Harking, or hypothesizing after the results are known, is a practice where researchers reframe exploratory findings as if they were confirmatory, as though they had predicted the findings all along, when in fact they hadn't. I think most of us would agree that articles should be accessible, that other researchers and the public should be able to access research products if they want to, but we well know that most of it's not. We've all been in situations where we've hit paywalls before when trying to access the article, and this is a major frustration. Even me, I'm at the University of Minnesota, has one of the most expansive library networks in the entire world, and there's still some articles that I just can't access because of paywalls. You might not be able to try everything. In fact, rarely are you able to. Just as some dishes may not be suitable for your diet because of allergies or health reasons or whatever, some open science practices may not be suitable for your research process because of confidentiality, sensitivity, and so on.
In addition, I invite everyone to review our content offerings regularly, as we are continually adding new courses and webinars.